Underground Sports Entertainment.
X-Brand Wrestling, La Familia, and Underground Sports Entertainment presents Summerfest!
I told y'all when I went out I was gonna make some big changes. U.S.E, we did exactly that. We have a brand new ring for our talents. In the new ring, we got some new rules. Moving forward, only 5-minute matches. If it is a tag team match, remember we got a tag team tournament starting up soon. There will be 10 minutes to move forward. If it's a gimmick match, there will be 10 minutes as well. And all title matches are now going to be a 15-minute time limit. Also, within the ring, we will see pinfalls, but no run breaks and no countouts are still in place. Who's ready for the first match?
Thank you, Bill McKnight. Welcome to Summerfest. Alex Velez, Jeffrey the Body Johnson. An unbelievable night of action we have here for you tonight, live in a dungeon. The Undisputed FUBAR Championship will be decided. The 7 Cities Championship will be decided. And the deathmatch of all deathmatches sponsored by X-Brand. But right now, we're kicking things off with that Vietcong Death Trap match. Velez, I still have no idea what we're expected for here tonight. I know the house is packed. I know my cooler is packed. I know that guy's ass is packed right there. Well, whatever's packed with, is packed with piss and vinegar. The Virginia Code Inspector himself, representing the Virginia Boxing, Wrestling, and Sporting Commission. Also representing X-Brand Wrestling, his t-shirt right there. No surprise, that's a friend of one of Veronica Kane, am I right? Yeah, Velez, but what I'm really excited for is this guy right here, his opponents. The only Alex Christopher, the Mississippi Strangler, right there, you see his name right there. Owen Parker. And speaking of the Mississippi Strangler, we're standing by with him right now.
Oh, hallelujah, it's a good day to be alive, because tonight it's Summerfest. And you know, before this I took a long and tiring trip down back to Mississippi, back home to see old Grandpa Christopher. And he showed me the tools I needed for this match. He showed me the exact instruments of violence they used to trap the Vietcong, to maim them. And tonight I'm going to bring that same violence, that same intensity out on my opponent, on the Code Enforcer. He thinks he's seen violence. He thinks the last time I was here was against Code. He ain't seen nothing yet. Someone's going to die tonight, baby. See y'all. Peace.
Kevin, words from Alex Christopher, who's on his way out here now to the ring. And there's his opponent right there standing by. Wait, hold on now, Jeff. Oh, my God. Right to the back. Double light tubes to the back. I don't know if this match is, looks like referee Zay Hamilton here calling for the bell now. Bill McKnight, here we go, officially underway. Holy smokes, welcome to the opening match here at Summerfest, Vietcong Death Trap match. A rivalry renewed, say that 3 times fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Velez, your English is getting impeccable, Velez. Where are you from again? Guatemala, Puerto Rico. Whatever, Velez, here we go. The Code Enforcer, the old Owen Wilson here. I believe it's Owen Parker. Yeah, where his nose looks like Wilson's. And there it is. How about some glass to the back of the neck, you sicko, huh? Listen, I don't know, there's not many rules in deathmatch, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, what the hell was that? Was that a dart? Those poison darts? I don't know, Velez, but they're sticking right to each other now. Hold on now. Owen Parker looks like he is pissed off. I was just telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that there aren't many rules involved in deathmatch, but you know, a little code of respect. Back of the neck, back of the head, the glass. We might be crossing the threshold there, right to the face, a wet floor sign. Might have busted his eye wide open right there. This has become personal real fast. We're what, a minute? Yeah. Less than a minute and a half officially into this match. And these guys are trying to kill each other here on this opening contest here at Summerfest. Yeah, referee Zay, stay the hell out the way. Right there, another shot to the back. Wow, I'm almost left speechless right now, Jeff. Velez, Owen Parker there trying to get himself. Alex Christopher. It's just a lot of names here, ladies and gentlemen. maneuvers. I haven't seen one single yet. Here we go now. Velez just beating him senselessly with his wet force line. I know you can hear these shots, and people are probably thinking Velez that these things are plastic. Look at that. Even those welts on the back of his shoulder, his being Alex Christopher. I know pronouns, my boy there. And here we go. They're finally getting into the ring. Here, just under the 8-minute mark now. Just 2 minutes of mayhem, chaos, and hell. Here we go from our sky cam now. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I know they look like they're padded up. Those are steel bars wrapped in tape, simply not to cut the wrestlers to death. You see that chain? Bang! That's some more glass. Glass light too, ladies and gentlemen. This is very dangerous. Please, children, adults, anybody with a sane mind, don't try this at home. Unless you work for X-Brand Wrestling, and have fun in all your backyards, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Christopher has stepped outside the dungeon. Now, hold on now. What the hell is that? Well, that is basket with light bulbs. I know what you're saying there, but all right, God, here we go with that. Just pistol whipped him here. Here on the ground, Sports Entertainment. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. God, steel post corner. No, here we go. Stinger splash by Alex Christopher. We saw the new ring. Everybody's excited for this new bigger ring. This thing is chaos. A Franken ring, we've dubbed it backstage. This thing is a death trap in here right now. Hold on now. Climbing to the top. Climbing to the top. I don't know, call these ropes, the chain, the area. Liz, whatever it is, he's going to the top. He's a hold on now. Here we go. Hey, my God, ladies and gentlemen. What a slam. Taking him back right now. We're going for a pinfall. Two count. 2 count only here. Summerfest. Owen Parker taking it back right now. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
That's bullshit.
Here we go. Back in the head again. It was like a horror movie. What in the world is going on? Jeffrey the Body Johnson. Speaking of bodies, I don't know what their bodies are going to look like at the end of this. This is the opening contest. I hate to see when Jesse Daniels, by the way, thanks for the bottle, Jesse. And with him and Kevin Loco, Chaos, whatever, Velez, you and these damn names, whatever they're going to do, I don't know how they're going to bail here. Well, toss him the basket, catches the basket. Here we go. Both of the men racing in the ring. Here we go. Alex Christopher there first. What, oh, that's a gusset. A gusset to the forehead, just jabbed in. Owen Park, I don't know what code you're going to enforce at this time right here. It's almost like X-Brand has sent almost a spy here. Hold on now, his face is just been ripped apart. It's almost like Veronica sent her little pet, whatever the hell this guy is. Owen Parker, the Cohen's forcing my ass. Only thing he's enforcing is chaos and debauchery here, Underground Sports Entertainment. Velez, he had no choice but to bring him in. The Virginia State Commission said they needed representatives here. There's a light to the back there. We're about the halfway minute mark here. 10 minutes for specialty, aka for the Smart Marks gimmick matches. There we go, sleeper hold here. First actual wrestling hold into the back. Golly. What is that contraction? They keep picking up right there. I believe those are strips that they use for carpeting. Put your carpet down in your house, Velez. With some pool noodles attached together. I don't know what the hell to call that concoction, that contraption. It's a Vietcong death trap match is what this is. But I'm not sure if the Vietcong, what do they call the Vietcong? The folks of Vietcong, Velez. If these are the traps that they were setting here during the war, I don't know. Hold on now, we're in the crowd now. The crowd has had to be pushed back out of, hold on now, what is, no wait, Velez, I think he's about to waterboard him. I think that's what you're trying to say. Here we go, punch in the face. He's got that rag wrapped around his face. He's waterboarding him right here. Now that right there is a maneuver. Water all over the place. You're gonna go to jail. That is illegal. Here we go. They even water. Smell that? What does that smell? It smells like ether, Velez. Epsom salt water. What the hell is going on? Hold on now. Jumping over. These guys are just fighting for their lives. Just under 4 minutes. Oh my God. That candlestick-like weapon there to the forehead. Here we go now. Owen Parker. These guys, complete chaos, a complete mess. The dungeon has been destroyed. It looks like a complete dungeon. These guys are just jabbing on each other. Look at the blood. The crimson mask being worn by Alex Velez. Here we go, them damn darts again. These guys, ladies and gentlemen, the darts are sticking to him. I don't mean by suction cup. If I can get one of those later on, I'm gonna see what kind of tips these things are laced with. This is a fight. Here we go. Chair to the face. This is chaos. Oh, they're going outside. Can we get a cameraman? There we go. Cameraman going outside. We need to get some lighting here. Here we go. Velez, what the hell is this? What the backstage looks like? We were just back there getting a brief. I know, Velez. I just want to act like we're never back there. I can't be more happy to be inside this arena. Everybody's running around now. Hold on. Look at that. Look like a barbed wire trap down there in the bottom left of the grass now. Hold on now. Here we go. Body slam. Reversal. Fighting. Hip toss into that trap. Oh my God, he's stuck in that barbed wire. Oh my God. Where the hell do we get this from? You know, grabbing a pallet. That's right. He's grabbing a pallet now. Alex trying to get himself free. All these supers are stuck.
1, 2,
here we go. 3 count. It is over. Finally. My God. I might be out of breath right now. Wow, here is your winner. Owen Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we're trying to gather myself back together. Look at the blood. Look at that barbed wire. Man, raise his hand indeed. Jeffrey Johnson, this is the first match of Summerfest. Liz, I don't know if I'm ready for the rest of the night tonight. Unbelievable. Look at the chaos right here in the ring right now, Liz. Congratulations to Owen Parker, I think. Congratulations, Bill McKnight. If you wanted something big, you got it. Right now, we're going to send it backstage to correspondent Bork in the backstage. We appreciate your help. Representing La Familia, one of our sponsors, the one and only Princess Busy Izzy Sanchez. Let's send it back to her right now. Look at that ring. I know, Velez.
Thanks, Alex, and konnichiwa. I'm Busy Izzy, and welcome to Summerfest. I'm the official host for tonight. I will have all the flaky news and so much more. Right now, let's send it back to Alex for a dog qualifier. Adios, amigos.
All right, thanks a lot, Busy Izzy, the princess. We are live back in the arena here inside the dungeon. Alex Velez, Jeffrey the Bodies Johnson here at ringside. Our next contest scheduled here, I believe, for one fall is the dog collar match, as if the first match wasn't any indication. Here he comes right now, ladies and gentlemen. That behemoth right there, the machine, Eli David. We saw him a week ago make his in-ring return here on Intensity. Actually breaking in a brand new ring here, no pun intended. The machine returning from the injured reserve. This is the second match, his first premium live event. I think it's the first premium live for everybody here tonight. Making his return, he had a big story on Wavy News 10. The real life Eli David story covered. Unbelievable story, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a chance, go back to Wavy News 10 and check the man caught on fire in the hospital. You know, Velez, we ever hear back, whatever his little tag team partner, Jackson Hollywood. I still believe that's the main suspect, if you ask me. Hold on, Velez. Is that a bottle of bleach he has in his hand, too? That is a bottle of bleach. That's the first here for Underground Sports Entertainment. I can't think of many two promotions who utilize a bottle of bleach. But this is a dog collar match. I have no idea what the hell he's going to do with the instruments of destruction that I believe Mr. Mick Foley once called all his hardcore toys. Big matchup here. We're being visited by visiting promotion of MFW, the United States champion away. Louis Ramos Jr. waiting to make his way to ringside right now. And the devil's name. Here he is. Second generation superstar, son of the legendary Louis Ramos out of the northeastern hardcore, should I say, deathmatch area. Known for decades for his real nasty tactics, if you ask me. Up there with the likes of Neko Butcher, if you ask me. Close to almost Abdul the Butcher. Louis Ramos the Butcher, if you ask me. And here's Louis Ramos Jr., United States champion right now at MFW promotion. And speaking of which, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, this match has already been sponsored, as you know. But X-Brand Wrestling, a proud sponsor of Underground Sports Entertainment for day one. Some dub us the sister promotion of X-Brand Wrestling. X-Brand Wrestling, our home away from home. And there he is right there, referee Zay Hamilton holding up the championship. Cameraman not in the best shots. Velez, I had to say that championship right there, Velez, is really nice looking. That silver plated, that domeness. Another sponsor tonight real fast, La Familia. Yeah, that Familia. No surprise they're sponsoring their man, the King Macho, and his big championship main event here tonight, as well as their entry
It's a rope.
Into the tag team tournament, all familiar, doing business dirty. Keeps women, I believe their slogan is. You got that off your chest now? You know, I was a big fan of Sanchez there for about one day when he beat me. And after that, slime ball. And there he is, owner Bill McKnight. Bringing in the strap right there. The dog collar. Walk them like a dog, as they say on the streets. Putting the guys around their necks. Sort of like ties. And there you go, referee Zay Hamilton tightening them up right now. Checking both opponents. Looking at that strap right there. Louis Ramos Jr. trying to get the crowd hot. The crowd's hot. They've been hot all night, ladies and gentlemen. Since we even got started for our official match. And here we go. Speaking of official matches, I believe this one should be underway officially right now. There's the 10-minute time limit. Hold on now. Les, he just ripped his mask off there like he ripped the diaper off a baby. Real disrespectful. There's a disrespectful slap. Hold on now. There's a slap, a little bit of mustard on Louis Ramos Jr. now. Going back and forth here, slugging it away between these two behemoths. My God, this is kind of like, I hate to use WWE. Big time punch right there by Louis Ramos Jr. There's the Machine kind of look at himself. Here you go, boot to the stomach now. The club in forearms by Machine, Eli David. Both these guys now jockeying for position. Hold on now. That big shot by Louis Ramos. What's he got in his hand right there? I think that's a gusset, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not too sure. And hold on now. Smack to the arm. Yeah, that's what I thought, ladies and gentlemen. A gusset. For those who roofers and home repair, y'all know what it is. For those who don't, I really don't have time to go into. Go to local Home Depot and go check them out. Right there, you can see the leak starting already in the left tricep area there of the one Louis Ramos. Hold on now, we got another one now. Hold on now. Switching it up now. Getting the crowd behind him. Liz, I don't know if I can call that a maneuver or what, but both these guys now just kind of look at each other, pour all over themselves.
Oh, he's bleeding.
Well, pour over themselves indeed. Hold on, Louis Ramos taking a taste of himself, and I think he likes it. Here we go, headbutt to the face. Maybe he's trying to draw a little bit more blood here. The Machine, Eli David, welcome back to Underground Sports Entertainment, but more importantly, Louis Ramos Jr., welcome to Underground Sports Entertainment, making his debut here. Actually part of the X-Brand Wrestling scene as well. Making his name up there in the tag team scene with his father, Louis Ramos Sr. And that's a big stinger flash. They hold on now to the gut. Is that All-American, what is that? It's the cheese, that's part of the cheese graters that have become part of the bat. And he just shaved the left ass cheek of the Machine, Eli David. I don't know if you can call that here anywhere in America. Like, hold on now, hold on. And there's an up-close and personal look right there. Have some Eli David on your salad there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big time matchup here. Look at the blood just pouring out of the arm. This is 2 matches deep in. Here we go now. Just first, this guy is scrub a dub and a pat on the ass. Louis Ramos Jr. What a match. I had no idea what to expect for this fine weekend for Summerfest. Summerfest, part of a jam-packed weekend in Virginia. Hold on now, there it is. They're having a taste, take a bite out of crime, and there's God. Drag him across the face. Is Louis Ramos Jr. And here we go, using that dog collar to his advantage, dragging him back. What can you tell us about dog collar matches? I know AEW had a big one between Cody Rhodes, there's a clothesline right there, and Luke Harper, who, now that I think about it, kind of Machine Eli David kind of favors Luke Harper and their old Brody. Here you go, going for a cover right now. Cover indeed, 2 count only. Referee Zay Hamilton right where he needs to be. Beautiful ring real fast, ladies and gentlemen. But you're right, that's the dog collar match that I guess a lot of other fans will bring up. I grew up a little bit older than the other crowds. Roddy Piper, Greg Valentine had a hell of a one. And I believe during that COVID era. Hold on now.
What we got now?
Well, we're talking about Roddy Piper and Greg Valentine. Here comes Cactus Jack's favorite toy. Thumbtacks are us. I believe that's where he picked them up from, ladies and gentlemen. Just over 6 minutes left in this mini bloodbath there. I'm taking a breath, because I'm taking it back. Tongue twist is there. Making your way downtown, huh, Velez? I don't know what you mean. Here we go. Set him up, jacking him up for a choke slam into those thumbtacks. Just under 6 minutes now. Machine Eli David may not see beyond this right now. Going for a 3 count. Kick out by the Machine.
Isaiah, count on the wall so you don't have your hands.
Velez, this is This has been very Japanese-esque, this match here, deathmatch style. These guys keeping it real snug in there. I believe they call that strong style. I believe Ramos talking some trash here. Hold on now. I don't think the machine can take any more now.
There you go.
Going to town here. Eli David. Rumor has it that he was supposed to be twins. And one ate the other. Now I'm voting on this bleach to the face. Bleach to the face. Hold on, bleach. Damn it, guys. Come on now. Bill McKnight. What the hell are we doing here? This is Justin Valencia territory now.
I don't
Here you go, just beating the living hell out of him. Les, I know you're taking it back right now. That was unbelievable. And that right there is the end of the match. Referee Isaiah Hamilton needs to get in there. Yeah, he's right on it. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, what a match. I can't believe. You smell that? It's the fumes are almost suffocating over there. I don't know how the crowd's kind of taking it in. We'll take it in right there. There's your winner and still the United States champion. Out of the greater Northeast, his name is Louis Ramos Jr. Look at him. Looking like Big Daddy V right there. What a monster. Yeah, referee's at Hamilton. We're going to have to get some help here. There's the championship. Let's send it back upstairs with Busy Izzy, with the princess, where we kind of gain some law and order back down here. Congratulations, still United States champion. The one and only Louis Ramos Jr.
OMG guys, wasn't that such an amazing match? Now let's welcome a really special guest to our show, aka my father, Biggie Sanchez. Come on out. Come on out.
Izzy, I told you I don't have time for this.
Well, I need to interview you.
We need to find a tag team for this tournament.
Well, that's not my issue.
No, it's my issue, Izzy. Are you going to fight tonight?
Heck no.
All right. Josh!
Let's send it back to you, Alex.
All right, thanks a lot, Izzy. Here we're back in the arena. Alex Velez and Jeffrey the Body Johnson. A lot going up there in the studio today, huh, Jeff? Yeah, Velez, I'm pretty sure a lot of familiar is completely unprepared for this match. Everything they had to deal with, sponsoring the show, getting ready for their heavyweight championship match. And originally, Judge thought he was fighting off an opponent. Now the Judge is apparently stepping up into this tournament. I have no idea where a lot of familiar is going to go with this. I looked at the roster. I looked backstage earlier. There's not many members here today. Some travel issues. The crowd right now, though. The crowd is hot right out here. Take a look at them. War Money Mafia, definitely a fan favorite here in Portsmouth, Virginia, Velez. Fan favorites they are. Big Devon, the Icon, Rich Boy. First time I believe these guys are officially teaming here. Underground Sports Entertainment. Here he comes. There he comes. Order in the court, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only, his honorable one, the Judge, Joshua Noble. You know, Velez, how does the Judge feel that his almighty Judge powers have been ranked? Let's find out who the partner is going to be tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have no idea. We saw Biggie Sanchez trying to figure out. He almost set Isabella out here. Princess Easy to take over. I don't think that was the that was going to be the answer right there. But the Judge looks confident. The Judge has no idea who he's going to go against, but I like it. He's coming out here and he's ready. I believe we're going to. Will McKnight is going to make the announcement here of who his tag team partner is going to be here in just a moment.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! I bet you're wondering who your partner is. Since Big Sanchez never replied, I'll choose who your partner for you. And he is no other than Romeo Diablo!
And they can say I'm surprised is an understatement, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Romeo Diablo. This man was set to take on that man right there, the Judge, Joshua Noble, in a rematch from several weeks ago in Intensity, where if Romeo would have won, he would have joined La Familia. And here we go. I don't think this is officially counting him. And here he comes. Wow, the crowd blows up for him. Romeo Diablo, the new darling here of Underground Sports Entertainment, one of the most popular superstars I think you've ever had on this roster. You know, you're absolutely right. This guy is coming, captured the hearts of all the crowd here, all the fans, young and old alike. Romeo Diablo, Pablo Salazar, I believe his real name is, out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Getting your information finally. Yeah, for this P.L.E, I thought I'd do my homework. But these guys have been in each other's throats, and by these guys I simply mean Josh. Josh cannot stand anything about Romeo Diablo. Some people say it's jealousy. Well, for those of you who don't know, Romeo Diablo, one of the founding members, or at least one of the original members of La Familia from almost 15, going on 20 years ago now. Biggie Sanchez, one of Biggie Sanchez's most trusted elite members. As the La Familia had went their separate ways, you know, things happen with families. And here we go, match is underway officially. Tag team tournament. Now we can focus on the tag team match after figuring out who the opponent was going to be, Jeff. But this is the Soldiers of Fortune Tag Team Championship Tournament, a joint unity bracket, a tournament brought to you by X-Player Wrestling and Underground Sports Entertainment. Rich Boy here. Take it down like he is Stinger right here. Yeah, but he's really quick here. And a beautiful drop kick. And that's a maneuver right there by Rich Boy. But this tournament is called the first ever tag team champions here on Underground Sports Entertainment. You saw the bracket earlier. You saw those beautiful titles are going to look like coming down the line. Have a very impactful meeting here, if you will. For those of you who get that comment, you get it. That at the end, Joe Velez like the belts. Yeah, thanks for getting the one. The judge, your order in the court is completely beside himself right now. Here we go. Give himself a little pat on the chest like he's Viva La Raza Eddie Guerrero. But with one amigo, not three of them right there. But his big amigos right there. The one and only Romeo Diablo. It means Romeo Devil in English, Velez. Yes, it does. Jeff, very good. On your point tonight here. Oh, and there's our first tag of the match. Here he comes. Romeo Diablo doesn't know what to do, but he's coming in. Here we go. Look at Felt. Look like he's been in the gym getting ready for this. I think he's getting ready to take on. Hold on now. Reaching out here for the code of conduct here. Rich Boy, a beloved fan favorite himself. Hey, too slick to be Rick. Oh, he's just playing. That is funny. He kids, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see Rich Boy. Here is a beautiful fight. He said, oh, here we go. Another slide move by Romeo Diablo. Beautiful maneuver right here. Huh? 8 minutes left in this matchup right now. Did you say maneuver? I thought we were beyond that gimmick infringement. Malarkey. Well, here we go. Beautiful gut wrench. Brings him up into look like he's going for a razor's edge. Here we go. Oh no, Rich Boy slips in with a sleeper hold or something very similar that Biggie Sanchez did in the FUBAR Championship Tournament Finals against Rich Boy. Rich Boy quicker than a hiccup, the JR used to say. Has that sleeper hold locked in tight. You see the judge now trying to get up and away. Beautiful camera shots, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to our production team. Shout out to Bill McKnight. Investing a lot. Look at this beautiful ring, the curtains, the matting. The crowd is packed here tonight. Probably the biggest crowd here in Underground Sports Entertainment in history. We'll get an official number for you later on. That's what we do in pro wrestling. Hold on now. He reverses it into a beautiful power slam. Romeo Diablo, Rich Boy. Here we go. Going for a pin. 2 count only. Referee Zay Hamilton on the call. I heard somebody in the crowd call him Jesus. Look at that hair, Velez. Yeah, he does have great hair. Almost has that Native American look. Here we go. For the first time in the match, the big man himself, Devon the Icon, the inaugural 7 Cities Heavyweight Champion here on the Underground Sports Entertainment, the former X-Brand Wrestling Borderlands Champion, of course, big-time tag team champion in the greater Williamsburg District. But now here it is, locking it up here with Romeo Diablo. Romeo Diablo sizing him up, looking up and down. God, what is Devon's got to be at least, 6'7", 6'8". Here going for a tag, and I don't think the judge has anything to do with that. I don't blame him, Velez. Remember the last time that the judge was in the ring with Devon the Icon? It was for the 7 Cities Championship, and Devon definitely made short work of him. Did he not? Hey, he most definitely did. Here we go. We got a waist tie up here. Romeo trying to break it, trying to go for a switch maybe. Reverses it. Here we go. Beautiful. Working the wrist. Not your traditional luchador, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, is Romeo Diablo. Here we go. Reversal by Big Devon the Icon. A little unorthodox working that right arm. Hammer shots to the back. Here he goes. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in this match. 10-minute time limits for tag team matches here in Underground Sports Entertainment. Hey, Velez, those time limits, we saw him earlier in the show, really gonna spice things up, and that's to spice things up, spice up that chest of his by big knife edge chop there by Big Devon the Icon. Hold on, he's looking up that big shirt of his now, and another big slap to the belly there. Big belly, Big Devon, big. Things are big around here, Velez. Yeah, thank you. Jeffrey Johnson, you're in rare form, huh? You must be pretty deep in that bout already, huh? Yeah, well, referee not in position here. Talking about being in something. Referee Zay Hamilton, the rookie. You see crowd heckling him there. Crowd heckling him indeed. As we approach right now, it is the 5-minute mark of this matchup. Fighting back now. Here it looks almost like he's strutting and cutting his Romeo. Yeah, with a Ryugen. I love Street Fighter. Ryu, Ken, whichever you support. I thought it was Ryu. Oh, you thought wrong. Big splash there. Stinger splash. Wow, how much is Sting here tonight? Another, well, that was a mediocre splash, if you ask me, from Sting to Meek. And there's a big body stopping clothesline by Big Devon the Icon. Now you got me saying big all over the place. Use some better choice words. Hold on now. He's going for this massive explosive. Watch out now. The atomic dropping. The atomic bomb, excuse me, of an elbow drop. Here we go. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in this matchup. Blaz, why do you keep calling the time there? I'm just following along. All these new time clocks and time limits. Matches can end by time limits here. A new way to finish the match. It's tournament brackets. You got me talking out left side of my face now. You sound like JR over there. I don't think that's funny at all, huh? Here we go. They're going to go for this double move. We all know this. Keep the change, indeed. There you go. Romeo, yeah, you know, Romeo definitely has been in there for the majority of this match. Going for another tag. You can see the judge now pulls his arm to the side. It looks like he's trying to go for it again. What? He's just now. Heck, what is this? Come on, Josh. You guys you're going to cost yourself a shot at the tag team championships over some personal pride. You know, I wonder if the King is back there watching this right now. I know he's getting prepared for his big matchup against Nick Mercer here in a little bit. Romeo Diablo now pulling whatever strength he has left. Trying to muster his strength. Hold on now. Finally, some tag team maneuvers, some tag team assisting. You see the judge now. Here we go. Really, chaos now going around ringside. Referee Zay Hamilton. Not really sure trying to how to call these rules. Underground Sports Center, the rules are still kind of hairy. No countouts. No rope breaks. Regardless of the rule change, Velez, the referee needs to follow and keep some kind of damn law and order around here. Hold on now. Speaking of law and order, did he just? That was the goddamn gavel. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. He just hit him with the gavel. Referee Hamilton took it out of his hand. There's a tag now. DDT by Rich Boy Velez. I don't know what you saw. I didn't see anything like that. How the hell did you not? The gavel just went right past our feet underneath the desk right here. Oh no! Unbelievable. Hold on now. War Money Mafia. Pick it up for the weapon of mass destruction right there. I can't believe this. The judge has just cost La Familia. Where you at, bro? Let's get in position right now. Oh my God, please tell me this isn't so. And this is no disrespect. Congratulations. No disrespect to War Money Mafia. Congratulations. La Familia, more specifically, the judge, Joshua Noble, has just cost his team the opportunity of a lifetime to become the first ever tag team champions. There's no way saying that they would advance to the finals. Yeah, there's no way saying they weren't. Joshua Noble, with greed, with envy, I don't know what the hell it is. But War Money Mafia is now moving on. The first team qualifying in the Soldiers of Fortune Tag Team Championship Tournament. Congratulations. Man, after a hard-fought match, this is the way it's going to end. This makes me sick. Look at this, the judge here having a good time with them. This is what? I know the King has to be aware of what's going on right now. I don't know Velez. Like I said, his focus was all over the place backstage. He didn't seem he could find left or right earlier tonight. I think Romeo Diablo still kind of trying to figure out what just happened. I think he got his bell ring. He most definitely got his bell ring. And there they go. War Money Mafia walking in front of us right now. Congratulations. Hold on, the judge is now going to help him up. What is going on here? What is this? Maybe he's seeing the error of his ways right here, huh? I seriously doubt that's what the hell the problem is right now. Hold on now. Shaking his hand. Congratulations. Oh, spit my drink out there. Velez. There's a low blow. Hold on now. Looking him up. Was he going for a fisherman suplex right here, Velez? No, he calls that the final verdict right there. I am appalled right now. Joshua Noble, you make me sick. You may be the biggest scumbag in all of underground sports entertainment. Unbelievable. With an opportunity of a lifetime. Liz, I come here every day and put my personal vendetta against you, and I say here, will you stop? You're my best friend in life. Will you stop? They don't need to know that, Liz. I don't like you. I do love you, though, Liz. And I thought the judge loved the king here, but it looks like the judge loves himself more. Well, we're getting ready to send it back upstairs to the esteemed Busy Izzy, our host of this whole event. I know she's going to be appalled. She's a huge fan of Josh. I know she's even a bigger fan of Romeo Diablo, and this should have been a super team for La Familia. Still to come, the heavyweight championship match, Jess Daniels and his death match, and so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Let's send it back upstairs.
Thanks, Josh. My dad's not going to be pleasant about this. I really have nothing to say right now.
Well, here we are. Summerfest. U.S.E, it's the motherfucking Dirty and Atticus for the FUBAR Championship Unification. Shouldn't even be a unification because I've been here the entire time. But like I said, tonight, me and Atticus, there's nowhere for you to run, there's nowhere for you to hide. And I know what some of you bums out there will say. The last time they fought, he choked them out, and convincingly. Well, that's bullshit. I never tapped, and I never quit, and I never lost consciousness. New rules tonight, buddy.
Right now, it's time for the FUBAR title match. Take it away, Alex.
Language tonight by the MFN Dirtyy, the current FUBAR champion. But right now it's time for the unification match for that title. On his way to the ring right now, you hear Bill McKnight. There he is at the range, Atticus, ladies and gentlemen, the interim U.S.E FUBAR champion. About a month ago, during Intensity, U.S.E Intensity YouTube taping, the MFN Dirtyy, from what he told the attorneys, he double booked himself, ladies and gentlemen. He actually had planned to defend the championship offside without the authorization of Underground Sports Entertainment. In the interim, Rich Boy and Atticus battled for the interim title, crowning that man right there, Atticus, our current standing champion. But right now on his way out is the champion himself, who we just heard from just a minute, Jeff. You know, Velez, I wish we had these P.L.Es more often. These guys are talking like I like to talk. Some real robust language. I think I heard you earlier having a conniption about the judge over there, huh? Yeah, well, that was other bullshit. You want to use some colorful language. And here it comes right now, the MFN Dirtyy. Jeff, you want to get ahead and tell the folks what the MFN stands for? Motherfucking dirty. He smells motherfucking dirty. Does he really? I don't know. When I say dirty, I mean like, you know, ganja, like he's holding something dirty on him. The guy smells like a goddamn gnome house. Not that I have a problem with gnome houses. There he is, and there they are. The combined FUBAR champion, and after this match, there will only be one. The co-FUBAR champions, hold on now. The MFN Dirtyy asking for a microphone here.
It's about time you stop stuffing me. That piece of shit means nothing. Look at me. I am the FUBAR champion. Now, I told these people time and time again, I don't do this hardcore shit. I'm not gonna do it. Bill doesn't pay me enough to do it. And little did you know, I stole a book out of Biggie Sanchez's, or paid out of Biggie Sanchez's book. In the contract for this match, I get to stipulate the rules. That's right, look it up.
Oh, man.
And the rules are simple, Atticus. Real simple. If he hits me with a foreign object or a domestic object, he is disqualified, period. That's right, yeah, look it up. Look it up. Tell Biggie Sanchez to hook up with the lawyer.
Let's
One-on-one, straight up, you and me.
yeah, let's catch him right at the speed, Jeff. So it looks like there's a
That's the next stipulation.
I don't know what the hell he just said there, Velez. But yeah, let's catch right by the speed. This is the FUBAR Unification match. FUBAR used to defend it under no rules, hardcore rules, extreme rules. And there it is right there, deathmatch rules. Tonight we're going to have rules, ladies and gentlemen. According to the contract stipulation, there it is. Your first ever 15-minute time limit championship match here at Summerfest. Rules, Jeff, what do you think? He's a genius, the MFN Dirtyy. He knows how deranged, how sadistic that man right there from St. Albans Sanatorium in Northern Virginia somewhere, blah, 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 blah. We all know it's been abandoned. The guy's a sicko. He's a freak. I don't know if we can say those words anymore, Velez. He's deranged, I guess. I don't know what to explain him, but if I was the MFN Dirtyy, I would have changed the rules to have rules. That's exactly what he said, Velez. That's exactly right. Pinfall, submissions, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Still no countouts, of course, but no foreign objects or international objects from the days of WCW. No international objects to be used in this match. And here we go. Catch as catch can style. God, I'm having a hard time tonight. There he is. Dirty. Working on that shoulder region right there. Taking and breaking them apart. These two no strangers to each other. Atticus actually defeated Dirty several months ago in one-on-one action. Dirty, the FUBAR champion. Did he say give a shout out to Biggie Sanchez and the attorney hookup? That's right, Velez. We all know that Guillermo Martinez, La Familia's personal family attorney, Scott Sanchez out of and into quite a illustrious career these past couple of years. So here we go, reversal now. By the MFN Dirtyy going for the rope break. Is there a rope break? Well, those aren't ropes, those are steel bars. They duct and tape. Remember, he gave the whole story earlier in the show. Actually, we gave the old story last week if you watch the archive section on YouTube. And beautiful. Whoa, hold on now. Beautiful reversal there. Back and forth. Wrestling between these two right here and a quick count. Kick out by MFN Dirtyy by Atticus. These guys are chain wrestling. These guys are... When I saw this on paper, I've been watching this match for a couple weeks now, anticipating this match. I did not think this was the main kind of match we were going to have tonight. Believe it or not, we're going to drag an ugly ass face across there. You know, I'm better than Velez. What the hell does it look like underneath that mask? Because he looks like ass outside of the mask right now. But here we go, underneath the apron, underneath the ring for the first time. Here in Underground Sports Entertainment. How exciting this is. Then they go underneath the ring for the Vietcong match. Jeff, we can see the apron. We got a steel chair here on the ring. And obviously we can't use that steel chair. I kind of got confused there. Look at this. The MFN Dirtyy begging him, come on in, hit me, he says. Title will change hand according to the contract signed by the champion, one half of the champions. MFN Dirtyy there begging him, just really trying to egg him on now. Clobbering now. Big hunky hands there of the MFN Dirtyy. Les, as the clock comes down to 12 minutes, what are you thinking? Did you just do my job and do the clock there? I did, Les. Kind of see the novelty in all this now. Look at him just choking him on that chain there. I kind of like the restructure of this ring, Velez. We saw a week ago. The chain was on top. They put it to the middle now. It makes a little more aesthetical sense, I believe. Well, that right. Here we go. Chopping him down. Just beat him down as the MFN Dirtyy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 11 and a half minutes left in this championship bout. Yeah, they had some tape wrapped around that chain, too. I think that's more or less for the referee and the guys getting into the ring, not carrying up the gear. It definitely still hurts like hell. There he is, using the ring towards his advantage. Not disqualification here, ladies and gentlemen. The referee's going to call the match right here if he has to. Here we go, shaking them hips as the MFN Dirtyy. Not only did he get some attorney help, but apparently got some dance up. 11 minutes left in this matchup. I will say this, Velez, this new ring has given the superstars here opportunities to kind of work in a whole different manner, especially with these pinfalls. Now they got a whole turn post here. Unlike, I love how we can see the remnants of the old ring back there on the curtain. Yeah, pointing to his brain here is the MFN Dirtyy. Absolutely right. The action has been hotter and heavier than ever. I love Dirty. Hotter and heavier than ever, ladies and gentlemen, with the ring expansion. The original theory was a smaller ring, tighter action, nowhere to run. But this is actually giving the boys a little bit more space to kind of give you a performance of a lifetime here tonight, here at Summerfest. The first P.L.E. This actually is the second Summerfest ever. The original one, they had a live event during the the first year of the U.S.E. Hold on now. MFN Dirtyy throwing everything he can at this man right here. This man being Atticus. Atticus just walking through here. 10 minutes left on the clock right now. And here we go. Hold on now. Here we go. Atticus now swinging for the fences. He almost overshot that punch right there. All his power, but he might have got the top of it there. Right there with a mosh and thrasher headbanger type of body smash in the corner there. Hold on now. Going for the third. Referee Zay Hamilton telling him, reiterating the rules. MFN Dirtyy begging, just begging him to hit him in here. Well, I just realized these two FUBAR champions wearing their matching red pants and black t-shirts. This fashion report brought to you by The Body here. We'll say on the name. The Body. And there we go. Atticus now having inner fights between himself. You know, he's deranged. He's really trying to adjust to society more, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since he won that championship, trying to be more of a person. And just walking right through the MFN Dirtyy. Here we go, grabbing him by that gullet. Yeah, the big fat turkey neck there of our champion, the other champion, the champion with the long hair. Jeff is on rare form tonight. Here we go. Climbing up, look at us right here, leaving the ground for the first time here. Hop skip at a big elbow drop right there into the sternum. Going for the count, referee Zay Hamilton counting on the wall. You know, referee right there. He's a lazy little punk. They call him Elvis. Hey Elvis, do your job better, kid. Calm down. Here we go now. Both men back to the feet. Atticus. No, right to the poke of the eye. The MFN Dirtyy. What's Dirtyy here looking for? Talking. He's asking for that chair. Now, why would he be asking for that chair, Jeff? He's not going to cost himself the match right now, is he? Yeah, but I don't know what he's about to do right there. Hold on. Right to the head. Referee Zay Hamilton shaking his head, kind of disgusted. 8 minutes left in this match, and that's it. The match is over, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why we haven't hit the bell. Hold on. Bill McKnight bringing up the... What am I missing here?
I told you. The contract says Atticus can't get me with a foreign or domestic object.
What's a domestic object?
The timeline number says shit about if I could hit him.
All right, give me a break. Atticus, what? I mean, Dirty, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. This is unbelievable. 3 count. You're telling me, Jeff, he's telling me the rules were written that only Atticus couldn't use the weapons, but the champion, with the now full-time, the undisputed FUBAR champion could. I want to look at the contract. I know what you want to look at. I want to meet Guillermo Martinez and this little tourney that La Familia has. I'm thinking back maybe 35% of what I said so far. There he is, Velez, your winner, undisputed FUBAR champion on the ground, sports and entertainment. That's how you called there earlier, Velez. Bill McKnight looking a little sheepish right now over there. Kind of got a smirk on his face. Got one in over on the boss. Congratulations, Dirtyy, you're undisputed FUBAR champion here on the ground. Hey, no, ground in sports entertainment. Here we go now. In the face of the former champion not having anything to do with it. Here you go. What a beautiful spike to that gullet we mentioned earlier. Referee Zay Hamilton, get the hell out the ring now. It's not like he's going to do anything else, Velez. Look at him. All he does is keep pulling that greasy hair back. Congratulations to your champion lay out on the floor there. Should have walked away when he had the opportunity. God, look at Atticus. Those traps are huge. Imagine him battling one of the big boys back there, Devon. I hope you're watching. Congratulations. Yeah, well, to the victory goes the spoils. And the spoils is the man laying on his ass. I heard somebody call him Buffalo Butt earlier. MFN Dirtyy, undisputed FUBAR champion, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, I believe we got another big-time title match still to come. The heavyweight championship, ladies and gentlemen, send it upstairs.
Now it's time for the main event, as my dad goes to kick Nick Mush's butt in that ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is for the U.S.E. 7 Cities Championship.
And back in the arena, Alex Velez, Jeffrey Johnson. This Main event time, ladies and gentlemen. At least part of our double main event tonight. All hail the king. And here he comes in all his royal glory, being accompanied by that sniveling Judge Joshua Noble. Yeah, look at him there doing his little Scott Hall marks. Marco Mania, Biggie Sanchez is known for, huh? King Macho has no relation to Macho King, does he? I mean, it's a clever way around it, huh? Look at the crown and the scepter, Velez. Give me a break. Hold on now. That's in that. There was a golden duck there. Hold on. Hey, kid, let me see that golden duck over there. Stop. It looks like it's kind of real, Velez. One of the king there is giving away gifts.
I don't need you. I don't need anybody tonight. Josh.
Hold on, we're hearing this right now?
Tonight you're dismissed. Be gone.
He's just exalted.
Be gone. Take it out.
He just got rid of Josh. Josh, Josh cost La Familia earlier tonight the opportunity to advance to the Tag Team Championship tournament. I'm sure Sanchez here would rather just do it on his own. They have to worry about that. Nobody from La Familia here tonight. Busy Izzy upstairs in the studio here. The original U.S.E studios, kind of calling the show from the studio for us. Greg's here doing backstage correspondings. Hold on, there's the threat. Something happens to the crown. Something's gonna happen. But La Familia, ladies and gentlemen, not running. Oh, you know what? A big pay-per-view about P.L.E tonight. Why isn't all La Familia here tonight, Jeff? I don't know, Velez, to be a sponsor here that might with all the money went. I don't know what happened to GDS or ODS or any of the Us's from there. There was a Latino writer. It was Elvis Presley, I believe I saw one time. And hell, or even that Pipsqueak Olave is nowhere to be seen tonight. Now, I wonder if Bill McKnight had anything to do with these bookings. Anybody thought about that? Sanchez throwing the glasses out to the crowd. Big main event here. Second opportunity since February. Opportunity to shot at this Seven Cities Championship. Referee Zay Hamilton in the ring, doing his things. The King said get lost. Sanchez wearing the U.S.E logo shirt there. Available soon on the interweb. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The U.S.E heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, of these 7 beautiful cities. We had a big debate how we named them a few weeks ago. Jeff, you want to name them again? No, as long as we don't talk about Hampton or Newport News, which I'm pretty sure this clown is from himself. Yeah, well, also representing those other straps in his hand, the TWA out of Newport News, Virginia. They got a big show tomorrow night from there, depending when you're watching this. But there he is, hot dogging around, the champion. The second ever Seven Cities champion here on the Ground Sports Entertainment, defeated the mighty, the big behemoth known as Devon, the icon for that championship as a substitute replacement for Poppy Manny, who was having, as we all know, green card issues. But look at him, he looks like he's been in the gym. Sanchez in the corner, I don't know if he's praying, I don't know if he's getting in his mind, getting zen. Looks like he's looking over his shoulder there, almost demon-like. Whatever it is. What it is for is that championship right there, the 7 Cities Heavyweight Championship here at Underground Sports Entertainment. The most important prize on the brand. We have the FUBAR Championship. We have the soon-to-be Tag Team Championship. Of course, we recognize X Brand and the cross-promotional title, which is known as the Borderlands Championship, as well as the Going Viral Championship. A lot of championships that are held by La Familia, but none recognized as high as the esteem is. The one and only 7 Cities Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, after weeks of going on, this match has officially started. 15-minute time limit here for championship matches. All championship matches moving forward. Velez, he asking the Gibbs' royal hand there. I wonder if he has the ring underneath that those gloves, those fight gloves he's ducked on. Yeah, Sanchez changing up the gear. Got his classic Sanchez leather pants on there. Oh, the old school Red Bulls. Here we go now. Clobber in the corner. Stiff shots. Back and forth. Here we go. Clobber forearms to the back. Sanchez with a house of fire. Hold on now. Coming back. Don't count him out just yet. Look at those shots right there by our champion, Nick Mercer. There he is, and his thumb just jabbed deep in the eye there by our challenger, our king. By our king indeed. Here we go. This is a fight right out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't think it was going to be pretty here tonight. Bandana's off. but I damn sure didn't think it was going to be a fight the way it is here, right now, here. Summerfest!
There you go.
I almost called it intensity. I'm so used to working the intensity tapings. Super cool here. Our first P.L.E. The second ever Summerfest. First was a big time live event 2 years ago. And that is a big time body slam by the king. I really want to know how stiff that new ring is here. Wait for a quick count. There is our champion. Going for another pinfall there. Hold on now. This is up right here. Vintage Sanchez trying to get the quick 3 count. Trying to put as many pin combinations, forcing his opponent to kick out. Here we go now. Putting that 300 plus body frame right there. Cutting the airflow off. Nick Mercer, big beefy arms right there. Definitely a gym rat. Cutting off that oxygen to that muscle supply. That gonna be a good night there for our champion, Nick Mercer, the Renegade. There you right, Velez. There you go, another body on body pinfall right there by our lazy referee there, Isaiah Hamilton. There we go. Big time leg drop right across the sternum right there. Sanchez with another pinfall. Biggie Sanchez taking full advantage of the new pinfall rules initiated here. Here goes strangling him down. And the referee actually called for a count there with a strangling. Referees are handling being a little loose with the rules. Maybe he's just not in position, doesn't know the difference. But that's a right hand. A few more hands here. Here we go. Looking like Big Van Vader. Looking like a Booger Red, American Badass version of you-know-who. Big Mark Callis. And here we go. Big time. Just walks that forearm right into his face here. Thought he was going to run for a minute there. Hold on. Looks like he might be, is he talking to you, Jeff? I don't know. But there it is, Velez. That was a maneuver right there. I believe in the big leagues they call it a haluva kick. I call that one hell of a kick right there by our champion, Velez. I literally call him out of nowhere. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Championship match. 7 Cities Heavyweight Championship match. We're, what are we about here? About 11 minutes and 45 seconds right now left in this matchup. Champion now. Here we go. Big time trying to take those street trunks legs. And there's one thing I learned in the past. Jeffrey Johnson.
I'm gonna let you have that.
The individuals, look, I'm all caught up in my own damn words now. The individuals, here we go, another attack on his leg. You take out the legs of the former champion, our mighty king right there, you're going to hold the advantage. I'm telling you right now. I don't know what it is. First of all, you're spitting all over the place. Calm down. Here's a flying elbow drop off the top. Our champion with another 2 count here at Summerfest. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a match of the night. Mark my words. Don't expect a lot of weaponry and blood. Watch these two dudes work each other right here. 11 minutes left in this match. Liz, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought everybody from La Familia was going to be surrounding ringside almost like a lumberjack match tonight. Surprised to see this one-on-one contest happening the way it is right down the middle, ladies and gentlemen. They're stomping on their hands right there. That's maneuver. It's been cutthroat tonight. Is one Nick Mercer. Nick Mercer not afraid to go against the big men. 2 of the biggest men on the brand. And another stomp. Taking the hands out. Taking the feet out. Biggie Sanchez is going to be left lame if he's able to get off the ground right now. Calling that royal hand. Tell me you want to see that. You want to see me kiss? I'm going to kiss it with these feet right here. Stomping them. Probably learned this from his new tag team partner in the Perfect Storm, Will Storm, ladies and gentlemen. We saw that last week. Them putting their beef to side. I don't mean to cut you off. Nick Mercer is staying on it. Hot and heavy here tonight. You're right. This isn't the first time he's been in there with a big man. The biggest man we have. Yvonne the Icon gave him a fight, and Mercer was able to hang on by the skin of his teeth. And that's what maybe what happened here right now. But Sanchez barely hanging on by the skin of his teeth right now, trying to pull himself up. Lost, dazed, confused. Nick Mercer taking way too much time in the corner, and oh my God, what a kick! He probably kicked the tooth out right there. Going to the bread basket, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on now, lining them up. Going for the Sister Isabel. Haven't seen this in a while. Drags his head straight into the mat out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way. He has just done it, ladies and gentlemen. Biggie Sanchez has just done it. The King. King Macho is now the 7 Cities Heavyweight Champion here on the Ground Sports Entertainment. Jeffrey Johnson, sit the hell down. It has been way too goddamn long, Liz, and I have to see something like this. My throat is going out now. I don't have enough Jack Daniels, Jesse Daniels, getting ready to come out here. Bring me something. Look at this big bastard. I don't know how the hell he pulled it off. He pulled it off with termination, ladies and gentlemen. The king. Here comes his own hallelujah. There he is. Holding up the hand of the brand new Seven Cities heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't make any sense. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. All hail King Macho, X-Brand Wrestling going viral. And X-Brand Wrestling Borderlands champion is now in the Underground Sports Entertainment. King of the Mountain, Bill McKnight. Before we even launched as a brand, named him as Babe Ruth. One of him is the centerpiece of the brand. And months after struggling back and forth, including a run with the FUBAR Championship, Biggie Sanchez is now our undisputed heavyweight champion. He wants to be king. He is the king of the Iron Throne 2025. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, he is the heavyweight champion here of all our 7 cities. Ladies and gentlemen, all hail King Macho, Biggie Sanchez. Let's get done going deep as you can go on our champion. I will say this. Now that I've calmed down, have me a little drink right there. Congratulations to King Macho, Biggie Sanchez. I have to give it up to him. Unbelievable performance here tonight. I thought that was it. I thought Nick Mercer had it. You might be right. He might have been hot dogging in that corner just a little too long. Biggie Sanchez asks for a mic right now. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. 23 minutes ago, you dubbed me the Babe Ruth of Underground Sports with a bitch on top. You made me the Babe Ruth of sports entertainment. Claw my way to the top. What would you do? Huh? What would you do, bitch? Put everything against me. What? Trying to get me to prove what? I'm the king of the Iron Throne. I'm the heavyweight champion of Underground Sports Entertainment. That makes me the most powerful man in underground wrestling. Your little foundation, bring all you want. Bring him, bring her, she's so cute anyway. Come on down to Combat, where I'll teach you how to go swimming
with the ducks!
There you have it, Jeff. Strong words from our new heavyweight champion, Biggie Sanchez, to the owner, Bill McKnight. Bill McKnight has been promising to build a foundation to build against La Familia. Right now, let's send him back upstairs to the studio with Busy Izzy. And then I believe Greg Newhart is going to have a word with our champion as soon as he gets backstage. Actually, I'm just been informed that we're having some technical difficulties getting back on my feet upstairs. So, Biggie Sanchez, Greg Newhart's ready right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's send him backstage to Greg Newhart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Newhart here. I'm standing backstage.
Shut up! Shut the hell up! You big sloppy bastard, where have you been? Just in time, come here. Just in time to witness me, your almighty king, become undisputed champion. Hey, you kid, come here. Bring me a cold one, you stupid, silly bastard. Tonight was this. Sam's choice. Goddamn, Bill McKnight's cheap. Tonight you witness His Royal Majesty, the King of Kings. I think somebody owns that already. His name is Jesus Christ. And I can still kick his ass too. Just like I beat our champion. And just like anybody else who kept in front of me. In front of him, who gives a shit. And in front of all La Familia. Except for Josh Noble, we'll deal with him later. Oh, hell, you're king. You're swimming with the ducks because I ruled you. Jimmy King, eat your heart out.
It's the time we've all been waiting for, people. Deathmatch time. Let's suckles.
Greg Newhart here. I'm standing backstage at Summerfest. Tonight, we've got a death match. It is the death match Daddy Jesse Daniels taking on Kevin KAOS. These two have history. It's going to get solved tonight. Maybe it doesn't, but somebody's getting hurt. Jesse Daniels, how do you feel about tonight?
How do I feel? How do I feel? Well, you see, Kevin, you and I have been all across these continental United States together, spilling blood everywhere. Just a couple of weeks ago, you faced Mickey Knuckles in the first round of the Wicked 13 tournament, and she whooped your ass just like the 2 times that she whooped mine, and went on to face Nick Gage. Now, today, we find ourselves at U.S.E, in a dungeon death match. Now, Kevin, you know that I have an immense amount of respect for you and all the things you've done for this business and for deathmatch wrestling. However, I've never met a blood I wouldn't like or a motherfucker I wouldn't fight. So tonight, here in Portsmouth, Virginia, you bring your long-haired skinny ass out to this ring and let's see who the fuck goes to the next level, Kevin.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you, Jesse Daniels. Strong words by Jesse Daniels. Definitely ready for this main event tonight, Jeff. Yeah, well, it's been a long night, but this one I think has been anticipating and been boiling over. Shout out to Jesse Daniels and his family, his great-grandfather, for the delicious prize I got right here in my cup. Anyway, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The Deathmatch Daddy, New Jersey's craziest deathmatch wrestler, representing Experience Wrestling, the one and only Deathmatch Daddy, Jesse Daniels. Here we go, coming through the crowd. Watch out now, Jeff. Don't get your hand swiped up now. You almost slapped me in my face right there. I don't want to touch your hand. Don't touch me. There's that guy right there. Anyway, sneak backstage right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're live. This is our main event here for Summerfest. It's been a hell of a night. We've had one title change tonight. And there he is right now, Jesse Daniels. We have 3 title matches so far tonight. King Macho, Biggest Sanchez, your current heavyweight champion here on the Ground Sports Entertainment. But more importantly, where is this going to put people in the rankings? The winner of this match, both these superstars. This match right here specifically sponsored by X-Brand Wrestling. Thanks to Justin Valencia for the unbelievable talent here tonight. Some people say that Underground Sports Entertainment is who it is today, standing in this very building that the dungeon that X-Brand Wrestling made famous not once but twice for 2 editions of Silent Night. Yeah, well, as if you're done shilling over X-Brand Wrestling, let's talk about our own promotion and talk about this guy right here visiting us for the very first time ever. Kevin KAOS. Look at this guy here who kind of looks like Edge's little brother. Yes, Adam Copeland, whatever the hell he calls himself right here. All right, I get back. You can think that was a compliment right there, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin KAOS. For those who don't know, the man is sadistic, the man is twisted, and the man is making his debut here, more importantly, from the Ground Sports Entertainment. Again, we can't thank X-Brand Wrestling enough for this unbelievable opportunity here right now. This is Jesse Daniels' first match since the premiere episode of U.S.E. Intensity. He participated in the FUBAR Championship tournament. He came up short against the Machine like David. More importantly right here, this match right here where Jesse stands, and there's the bell, 10 minutes on the clock. His time is ticking. Jesse Daniels trying to get the crowd hype. You see Kevin KAOS now getting himself hyped. Grabbing a couple light tubes right now. Blez, I have no idea how it's going to start. I guess we're going to start with some handshaking here, a code of honor, code of respect. But I don't know how long it's going to last. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the way. Swinging for the fences. Both these superstars are. Hold on, Jeff. Got some glass flying over here right now. Well, as I told you, you should have worn some safety goggles like I did. Learned this lesson several months ago. These guys are just beating the hell out of each other right now. Here we go. Passes him his own weapon of destruction right now. Those are real life light tubes, ladies and gentlemen. You see the mercury pouring out of this. Pretty soon get ready to pour into the bloodstream right here of the one and only Jesse Daniels. Here we go. K-E-V-I-N-K-A-O-S spells Kevin KAOS right on the forehead of Jesse Daniels. And here you go. Pop on the back of the head for good luck. Kind of like popping open a Bruce killing. You won't have to watch this match right. You can see on the camera right there. It looks like snow or it looks like flying. That is mercury in the air right now. And here we go now. And there's the blood pouring right there. We got a piece of, it looks like a cheese grater right to the forehead of Jesse Daniels. Look at this. He's just, ladies and gentlemen, we're maybe a minute 15 into this match. And things have gone completely off the rails. The ring is covered in glass shards. The air is covered in mercury. And Kevin KAOS is just laying these forearm shots to the back. Hold on now. A low blow by Jesse Daniels. Oh, no. That was a stapler to the groin area, Blaze. Can you repeat what you just said? Stapler to the groin. Now it's a stapler to the hip. He's asking for some money right now. How come Bill McKnight? You know, his pocket's rich. Got a beer in his hand, having a great time tonight celebrating unbelievable P.L.E. And there's Mr. Washington right to the head there of Mr. KAOS. Here we go. More money coming out of the pocket of Bill McKnight. Now made his own little pocket right there. You might as well, Velez. 8 minutes left in this matchup. But all the ways to waste money, Velez. I don't know if I could just staple to another human being. It's a hard way to earn your money here on the Ground Sports Entertainment. Jesse Daniels in control here. Taking the actions outside the ring. He has that scraper there. Look at this massacre. There's glass everywhere. These guys are bleeding like stuck pigs. Just stabs him in the back.
Here we go.
With four, I don't know. Here we go now. I believe that is the gusset plate beat into the already severed head there. I don't think that means head butt to the face. I don't think I used that word properly there. Jesse Daniels firmly in control. Crowd hot now. I don't know what that just was. What the hell was that? I just said I don't know what it was. And that is a saw to the face of Kevin KAOS.
You ain't giving up.
You got anything left in that bottle over there? I got plenty of share. He's gonna sever his head right here. Say 7 minutes left in this match. I don't know what's left in this match.
Okay, cool.
Taking a drag of the vape there. Beating Kevin KAOS to the head with the vape. What is going on? Underground Sports Entertainment. This is your main event. Summerfest, a dual main event tonight. And a low blow right there. This match proudly sponsored by X Brand Wrestling. And here we go. Shaving whatever skin's left on that forehead is Kevin KAOS. Look at the massacre we got going on here tonight. What a matchup. What a night it's been. But this has been the cherry on top. And I believe that was a cup full of thumbtacks all over the floor there. And he's throwing some light bulbs in to make another guy's just a rear ball shot by Jesse Daniels. What am I calling here right now? There's just no laughing matter. She just stomps his hand. I know pronouns, damn it, on the thumbtacks in Kevin KAOS' hands. It looks like they went to good use. 6 minutes left. Again, I don't know what's left in this matchup. This guy's Kevin KAOS begging, he better not come over here, Velez. That's all I know. I'll bust him one good one in the face. I don't think he busted anybody. Here we go.
Rest in peace to the late, great Sabu!
Hamas the Sabu right there to the face. The suicidal, homicidal, deathmatch daddy. In well control here with 5.5 minutes left in this contest. Well, they're paying homage to Sabu out here. I don't think Sabu could even hang in there. This guy's. Let's say a meat skewer to the head of Kevin KAOS. Justin Valencia, I don't know what you thought you were investing, but boy, are you getting your money's worth here tonight at Summerfest.
Y'all want to see some shit?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bill McKnight. What an unbelievable, successful night this has been so far, ladies and gentlemen. Record-breaking attendance here tonight. All-time attendance record for Underground Sports Entertainment here tonight with 5 minutes left in this match. Jesse Daniels, here we go. Springboard splash. 2 count, 2 count only. Look at this round. Look at these guys. I think he might have stuck in his leg there, Jesse Daniels. And here we go. Kevin KAOS up before he can. You're right. I think he just had something in his leg there. Trying to go. Breaker to the head. Liz, I don't know what that's going to cost us right there, but look it up. Let's see what he has in this little desk here. That's worth some money right there. Throwing them away, Liz. You know, a few times I do agree with you. I wish I would have saw this under the ring. I definitely would have grabbed all those records right there for my home entertainment system I have. We're just over the 4-minute mark left there. Hold on now. He has hold on. I'm pretty sure those that bat is loaded with explosives right there. My God, that's got to be a concussion in the back of the head. That's nope. That's a 2 count. That is a 2 count all day. Jeffrey Johnson. Well, I literally don't know what is left. I'll tell you right now, any of our superstars here tonight. Here, hold on now, with a beautiful Scoop Michinoku driver type of slam. And that's it. That is it. Congratulations. Oh my God. I don't know who really is the winner of this match, but the survivor of this match is the Deathmatch Daddy, Jesse Daniels. Congratulations. Welcome back, Jesse. What a way to reintroduce yourself to the crowd here on Underground Sports Entertainment. It's been about 6 months since he's been here. And boy, what a splash he's made in his return home here. Underground Sports Entertainment, his tag team partner, the old Juggalo Championship himself. The MFN Dirtyy retains the FUBAR champion. And there he is to show showmanship, show respect there. Kevin KAOS, Jesse Daniels, Brothers in Blood, Brothers in Chaos, Brothers in Mayhem. Referee Zay Hamilton paying his flowers, giving his flowers to both these superstars here tonight. Blaze, I'm thoroughly entertained by this. Look at these guys shaking hands, guys just shedding blood everywhere. Hope we all got our STD tests. He's kidding. He's not. We're tested. Maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for an unbelievable night of action. I'm Alex Blaze. I've been joined by Jeffrey Johnson. Thank you to Busy Izzy, La Familia for sponsoring our show. Bill McKnight, what a hell of a night you had. Thanks to referee Zay Hamilton and to all the superstars here on Underground Sports Entertainment. Congratulations, U.S.E, for your first P.L.E. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again to our big family here tonight. We'll see you guys on Intensity.